Hey beauties, it's Riri. If you're new here, I'm an over 40 lover of all things beauty and I love showcasing indie brands here on my channel. Today's video is a Throwback Thursday with the Modern Renaissance palette. Be your own best beautiful. Alright beauties, before we dive in, please don't forget to subscribe down below and give the video a thumbs up if you do enjoy. There's also a join button right down there that you can click to become a channel member. Thank you to my channel members. It is a Throwback Thursday. We're going to be featuring the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. This is definitely an OG palette. This is actually my second Modern Renaissance palette. You can see it looks absolutely horrible because it's kind of a brushed suede type material. But I almost completely panned my previous ABH Modern Renaissance palette, and as you can see, this one is also very well loved. We're just gonna dive in. I'll quickly let you know what is on my face, and then we're gonna dive in. I have on the Smashbox Halo Healthy Glow All-in-One Tinted Moisturizer. This is light neutral. Then I went in with a Pink Honey BFF Bronzing Face Frosting. This is in the shade Cookie Butter. I love it so much. It is so beautiful, very long lasting, easy to blend out. I went in with the Tower 28 Cream Blush in Beach Please Office Hours. My highlighter is the Catrice highlighter in Beyond Golden Glow. I set my face with my Jouer Soft Focus Hydrate and Set powder. I do have a discount code with Jouer. It is the Brutally Honest Beauty for 15% off, y'all. That is an affiliate code, so if you use that, thank you so much. My lips are the Too Faced Lip Injection Maximum Plump, and then my brows are the Kokie Eyebrow Pencil Dark Brown, the Milani Weekend Brow Medium Brown, and then the Glossier Boy Brow in Brown. That's everything that's on my face. I'm gonna make this a short and sweet little tutorial. I'm really loving doing the Throwback Thursdays with you guys. Please comment and let me know what palette you would like to see for next Thursday. You guys know I'm on this path. I think a lot of us are. Oh, excuse me. Where I'm really trying to use up what I have and only purchase things that really, that speak to me and that I really love. So I'm enjoying this series so much. I'm going to go in really quickly with my Glamlite Eye-Cing Eye Base in Buttercream, and then we'll get started. I'm going to go in with a small pinched brush. I'm going to go into Venetian Red first, and I'm going to pack this first as my darker shade. And I want to put this in the outer corner and get it somewhat into my crease. I don't want to go up too high because I want to be able to blend that out. This is still super pigmented. I really love the color story here. Obviously, it's my second one of these. But it's so beautiful. I think ABH has a really beautiful formula. It can be a little bit of a thinner formula and maybe sometimes not always the most beginner friendly, but I really love them nonetheless. And with a darker shade, if I'm starting with my darkest shade first, you can see that I'm not doing any blending at all. Don't let that, scare you or worry you. I kind of place it and press it into place first. Kind of lay the bulk of the product down where I want it. This provides the most pigment, gives you like full depth of the pigment that you're placing down. Then I'm going to go in with a small brush and I'm just going to very softly kiss the edge of this. Again, I'm not super worried about blending right now. I'm just trying to make sure that there's not a harsh edge before I go in with my next shade. And I'll just kind of show what we're using moving forward. Obviously, we're just using one palette, so we can just sit and chit chat today. I hope that you guys are well. Do you have any upcoming plans for the weekend? Do you have any Mother's Day plans? Happy Mother's Day if you are a mother or acting as. I definitely went a little too low over here. We'll fix it. Look, just trust the process, okay? That's what I tell myself all the time. But do you have plans for the upcoming weekend? Caleb is coming into town. I'm so thankful that he only lives a few hours away. If you are a parent to an older child or an empty nester, then I'm sure you understand my gratitude for him not being halfway across the freaking country. Which obviously I wouldn't mind. He's growing up and he's supposed to go off and he's supposed to go off on his own adventure and do his own things. Obviously, I fully respect that. I definitely miss him though, so I'm super happy that we are able to kind of stay connected and be able to see each other regularly. We kind of do it so that it's not so much on him and also not so much on us. We do it where he will come in 1 month and then we'll go see him the next month and so on and so forth. That way it's not too much on one or the other of us. I'm also taking that same shade and I'm going to go about halfway across. And I'm aiming, because I'm wearing a tinted moisturizer and not quite as much base product, I'm aiming for my eyes to be just a little bit more bold, a little bit more smoked out than I normally go. And full transparency, I don't normally do liner or lower bottom anything, or lower lash anything, like no mascara, no eyeshadow, nothing typically during like spring and summer months, solely because of my allergies. And oddly enough, that's why I'm sick right now. I have horrible allergies, and then I have allergy stemming asthma as well. And if you do have asthma or allergy stemming asthma, you know it is absolutely miserable. And then from there, it typically flares into a sinus infection, which is what I think I have. And then ultimately, I typically end up with bronchitis. So let's hope that that does not happen. And to my knowledge, I don't think that I have the C word, that which we will not speak of, because I've not run a fever or anything like that. It's just everything in here, and then horrible, horrible headaches. It freaking sucks. Next up, I'm going to go in with Buon Fresco right here. And I'm going to buff out the edges very lightly with the same brush, but I'm going to tap it off a little bit. I keep a towel down here. But Caleb's coming into town, and then we are going to do just like a little Mother's Day celebration with, obviously, you know, myself and my child. And then my mom is going to come over, and then Brett's mom is going to come over. I'll probably see if my sisters want to come over too. I'm a very family-oriented person. Like, family is everything in the entire world to me, as are my friends, my little circle of friends that I have, and my beauty family. But we are going to, we normally would do like a cookout type thing and grill and stuff. I think I'm going to change it up though, solely because it's a lot of work to cook out on the grill and stuff. And it can be fairly expensive as well. I think, and I talked to Caleb about this, hopefully my family's cool with it. We'll find out in a couple of days, won't we? But I think I want to do like a big pot of chili and do like a chili bar type of thing. Caleb and I love chili, but Brett does not like it. He doesn't care for chili. So being an empty nester, I try to cook things that Brett and I both like, or we eat a lot of like salads, fruits and vegetables, things like that. So now that Caleb's coming in town, and he is on Mama's team, and he is on Team Chili. Comment down below, Team Chili, or not. I forgive you if you're not. But since he's coming in town, I'm like, hey, instead of us, you know, spending all this money and then, you know, doing a cookout, and then sometimes the meat doesn't taste the same when it's reheated, so on and so forth, let's do a chili bar for the people that like chili. And then we'll do Frito pie too, if you don't know what that is. It's literally just, you lay Fritos down in the bowl, you put your chili on top, and then I put like shredded cheese? Shredded cheddar cheese, and then some sour cream. It's bomb. It's so good. And then for people that maybe don't like chili, like my husband, I'll forgive him. But I'm gonna do like a roast potatoes and carrots and stuff like that. Maybe do some like yeast biscuits or something like that. I figure that'll kind of switch it up just a little bit, and then, you know, chili and the roast will both taste really good the very next day, so we can kind of eat on it for a couple of days. That's my plan. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I am thrilled with where we are at right now. And shockingly, for this being an older palette, like, it still works. I mean, it still works great. I'm also very particular too about making sure that my makeup is regularly cleansed, sanitized, things like that. And just side note as well, because I know I'm sick right now, anything that I've used recently, I'm sanitizing it right then and there, even though I'm the only person using it. Why? Because you don't want to get yourself sick again, and you don't want to put stuff around your eyes and stuff from where you were sick before. Just FYI on that. But let me know what kind of stuff you guys like to cook. Let me clean up my little space here. What do you cook when company's coming in town? Do you really kind of celebrate Mother's Day? Do you make it kind of a big thing? Or is it just something really small? I'm curious. I would like to know. Next, I'm going to go in with some NYX Glitter Glue. And I'm just going to use my finger. That was way too much. So let's put some on over here. And I'm going to go where it barely overlaps that first shade. Again, this is going to be a very easy look. I definitely try for all of my looks to be very beginner friendly. At least I hope that that's what I'm doing and helping and being beginner friendly. I'm going to go in with a flat brush now, and I'm going to go into the shade Primavera. And I'm really going to load this up, and everywhere that I just laid that sticky base at, I am going to use that shade. Oh, it is so pretty. And I normally just use my finger. I may actually go with my finger first and then kind of do detail work with the brush. But yeah, I want to know if you have plans. Also, do you have summertime plans? I know I've asked this kind of more recently, but as we approach the summer months, I want to know, do you guys have, you know, kind of a yearly family vacation type of thing that you do? Do you just kind of more focus on getting things done around your house, working in your garden? And that leads me to my next thing. Are you a gardening person? Do you have a green thumb? Or are you like me and you kill every plant you've ever had? Which is only 2. Look, I'm doing really good. I have a little bonsai plant that is thriving and doing great. I'm so freaking proud of myself. And I've wanted to start like a garden, but I don't really know how. And I'm sure that it's already, for me, I'm in North Carolina, I'm sure it's probably too late in the season already. Don't you have to start like really early? I don't know. Back into the detail brush. And I'm going to kind of carve it out a little bit, not necessarily aiming for a cut crease, although of course you can do whatever you want to do. But I think within, you know, we being in North Carolina, I think it's too late to really start crops, start gardens. But is that something that you like to do? Do you stay around the house? Do you focus on the yard? Maybe you're doing maintenance on your house and stuff during the summertime. I'm curious. I don't really know what I'm going to do this year. Obviously, Caleb was gone last year too, but we went and saw him pretty frequently. And we normally have a pool, and we don't have a pool this year. But we do have a little small like hot tub, the blow-up hot tubs. So, I mean, obviously I can use it with cold water and it can be a pool. But I don't really do a whole lot during the summertime. So if you are an empty nester too, what the hell do you do? What do you do to not be bored? I'm going in with Vermeer. I don't know if it's going to be much lighter or make an impact. Oh, it does. Ooh, pretty. This is just a little thin pencil brush. But yeah, what do you do as an empty nester? And if you do have kids, of course, let me know what you guys do. I definitely miss Caleb being little. We used to do a lot of different stuff. Vermeer on the brow, especially during the summer. I used to call them mommy baby days. Yes, I'm cheesy, and no, I don't care. But we would go to lunch, we would go to the movies, especially around here. Look into this too, if you are a parent, especially to younger kids. We had like a summertime like movie thing where the movies were like, I think we paid $2, and then like the kids got a free small popcorn and a free drink or something to that effect. They're older movies, of course, but you know, it's a way to kind of get you out of the heat and still also get out of the house. The library also offered so many free activities. I definitely miss that. And then kind of as we got older, we would do more like, you know, going to regular movies, going to lunch, things like that. So I always liked being a little bit more hands-on and really taking advantage of the summertime and him being out of school. So I'm just curious about that. And then of course the flip side, now that I am an empty nester, what do you do with your time? I think I'm gonna go into, I feel like I need something here, but I don't know what I want to do. I feel like I want to do the orange, maybe. We're gonna try it. If it looks like shit, you know, don't do it. I'm gonna go into Real Gar right here with that same smaller brush. But I'm excited. I'm excited for Caleb to come into town. I'm excited, obviously, to celebrate my own mama. I am very much, like I said, a family-oriented person. I would love, like, you know, if I were to ever gain success or somehow miraculously win the lottery that I never play, I'd love to have just, like, a lot of acreage and have a bunch of, like, little houses and stuff and be able to have my family come and stay anytime that they ever wanted to come and stay. You know, have pools, have a fishing pond, all that kind of stuff. You know, ideally, that would be awesome. We can dream, right? We can all dream. I am very, very happy with where we are at. I feel like I want to intensify the Venetian red just a touch. I feel like I lost it when I added the shimmer shade on top. But this is performing great. I mean, it looks fantastic. We'll see how long it wears. I've always felt like they are pretty long lasting on my lids, and that's something that's pretty important to me. So yeah, so far so good. Do you own this palette? Do you love this palette? Do you still use it? I'm quickly gonna go in with my Fenty Beauty Hella Thick mascara. I'll be right back and I will bid you adieu. Alright beauties, here's our finished look. I also lined my lips with my Kokie Cosmetics lip liner in Crush, and I just kept the Too Faced on my lips. I love it. I think it is super beautiful, super easy. I'm not going to put mascara on the lower lash line. Of course, you can add lashes. You can do what you want. It's your face. Do whatever makes you feel like the best version of yourself. Again, happy Mother's Day if you are. Let me know all the plans, you guys. Also, if you have a graduate, I know we have a lot of graduations that happen in May. Congratulations to your graduate. I love you, beauties. Thank you for joining me on this Throwback Thursday. What would you like to see next week? I love you. Stay happy, healthy, and safe. And of course, be your own best beautiful. Bye, beauties.